They're nice.
And a man should always have screws. It's phenomenal. Oh look. Nice Mustang. You see that?
Play that. Look your mouth. Wipe your mouth.
Ferrari. Bloody Peugeot taxis. God's sake, the worst combination you can possibly get. Slow and idiotic. On your phone. Brilliant, mate. Get off your phone. Well, look, it's Tuesday morning and the skip is finally going. Late. Ridiculous place to put a skip. So yes, good morning. Tuesday, and it's about 10 past 8, I think. I've been up doing some more editing this morning, up at 7:30. I've changed Patrick, he's got his milk, he's happy and playing, and I need to go to the toilet. You can't stay. Good morning. Just taking Patrick and Mary off to the doctor's surgery because Patrick's having his injections. So I'm expecting him to have a little cry. But never mind, I'm sure he'll be fine. Won't you? So, and then I'm off to work. Oh joy. See you later. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, because we've got time for this. Jesus. Yeah, that's it. Now the bus is going. Yeah, that's it. Don't worry about it. God's sake. Women drivers. So that's Mary and Patrick dropped off at the doctor's surgery. Now I'm off to work via Tesco's. I need a bit of lunch. Ah, dear. When you saw the video before, I just couldn't believe those two women. There was nothing coming the other way, so rather than overtake the bus, the woman stopped in the Focus in front of me and let the other one out. She sat there. She waved, smiled, didn't go anywhere. A bike came past, fair enough, but then the bus was still there. So she waved again, smiled again, still didn't go anywhere. Then she waved again, smiled one more time, and then decided to go. By then the bus was leaving. Just phenomenal, you know, just farting around and no, I'm not sure what to do. No, do I go yet? No, I'm driving an SUV. No, should I really be driving this car? I'm not so sure. God, honestly. You know, again, I don't want to slam women drivers, but predominantly they don't really have a clue what they're doing. I'm sure they're great drivers, and everyone says, yes, there's less accidents, yes, they drive really slowly, yes, they do, and yes, there are less accidents, but they cause the ones that the people have sitting behind them getting pissed off waiting for them. Anyway, ran over. Of course, on the other side, you could argue that perhaps men are just more impatient on the roads. Might be true. I'd like to think I'm quite patient because I let people out, I don't overtake in stupid places, I don't cut people up, but I still get pissed off. I just don't do anything about it. Another prime example, I'm sorry, there's a Skoda VRS, Skoda Octavia VRS behind me. And I say behind me because she was in the outside lane all the way down that dual carriageway, overtaking nothing, and then all the way down this dual carriageway, overtaking nothing, just sitting in the outside lane. Why? Okay, lunch is sorted. Got my sandwiches, got my raspberries, which I have to have every day. It's not an OCD thing, I just love raspberries. And I've got my cheese and onion pasty, and my crisps, and my orange juice. So that's me set up for lunch. Okay, so just stopped by B&Q to pick up Mary's horse poo and chicken poo. My poor car. And now my hands are covered in horse poo. Lovely. Okay, so that's Tesco's done, B&Q done. Poundland now for a nice quality lock for my shed. Here we go. My poor car sat down with 3 massive bags of horse shit. Or sorry, farmyard manure. We all know what it is. Unbelievable. Ages to get away from the bloody thing. And then sit in the outside lane. Idiots. Where do you learn to drive? Of course it was a bloody woman. God. Fucking brilliant. Woman again. Don't indicate, just pull out. Hello, it's Wednesday afternoon. I've been off work today. And I've been spending all morning writing consent forms, participation information sheets, final ethics approval sheets, and finishing off my questionnaire and emailing them off for approval. So we'll see how that goes. I'm now off to pick Mary and Patrick up from town and speak to a guy about possibly opening a stall there. I say a stall, like a little mini shop thing. Not for me, I'm not doing it, Mary's doing it. So, we'll see how that goes. And I've got a Red Bull today. I haven't had that for a long time. But I think I need it. Whilst I was getting dressed, I felt so tired. I was up at like 8 o'clock this morning writing. And I've been watching a bit of comedy. I thought I'd just have a quick 20 minutes watching a bit of comedy just to chill before I get dressed. And what the hell are you doing, mate? And I almost fell asleep. Couldn't believe it. So knackered. Oh look, I've just spotted Mary and Patrick. We go around this roundabout, we shall see them. Didn't get very far, so obviously stopped to chat. Okay, so I'm in a shop now. I'm just going to meet Mary and Patrick, of course. Strawberry. Yum, 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 yum. Is it nice? Dribble a bit there. There you go. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Oh, you licked the camera. Thank you. So in Wilkinson's, they do a pick and mix bag of screws and fixings. And a man should always have screws. So I've got loads. And I've crammed them in the bag. As you can see. As many as I could. Not bad for $1.99. Oh, so I finished shopping now. I met someone in town I haven't seen for a long time. And I don't know what it is, I've noticed this before, it's with lots of people. If you meet someone you haven't seen for a long time, you either spend all your time bragging about what you've been up to, or complaining about ailments and problems. Strange that, isn't it? Unless it's just me. Here we are, back at the car. So, just popped into Lidl's to get some oil and some scampi. Mary wants some oil for cooking and I wanted scampi for dinner. And there's a fly in the car. Okay, so let's try take two without the fly. So yeah, just came out of Lidl's and Mary wanted some oil and I wanted some scampi for dinner. And there's a woman in front of me with a trolley completely overloaded. Absolutely full. You could not get another thing on it. Things sliding off the top. It was that full. There was no one in front of her, and the guy was sitting at the till waiting for her to unload her trolley so she could take her trolley down the other end before he started. So she just stood there and looked at me with my basket with 2 items in and would not let me go in front. Now obviously she doesn't have to let me go in front, but it's courteous, you know. I always let people in front when that happens, and that's how it used to be. You know, people were nice and courteous in this country. They would let people through and they would let people in front if they've only got tiny little things, and they wouldn't have held her up at all because the guy had to wait for her to finish before he could start. It was really bloody annoying. And I just stood there like a fart with 2 items waiting for about 8 or 9 minutes while she packed all her bloody shopping. When I got to the till, the guy even said, I was hoping she was going to let you through, but she didn't. Well, yeah, tell me about it. Unbelievable. Some people are so damn arrogant. Makes me sick. Anyway, rant over. Well, Mary's just come upstairs and said to me, look what I've done. Look what I've done. So, I've come upstairs to a conservatory that is much clearer than it used to be. Guess where all her stuff is? Let me show you. That's right, filling up my shed that I bought and put up to store all my Mustang parts. Guess what's coming out of the shed again? There. Now that's better organised. All that stuff there will be full of, all that space there will be full of my Mustang parts. The boxes can stay. The ladder will go, because that's not mine, that's Malcolm's anyway, so that will go. So yes, better. I think I'm going to hide these keys.